Men are looking for one thing and one thing only: peace. That's what men are looking for.
I've heard that too.
But peace stands for something, though.
Shut up.
Peace. There's the acronym PEACE as well. So P, obviously, physical intimacy.
What they meant, please.
E, encouragement. Looking for that. There's a lot of men who said they don't get encouraged. They get broken down by their women. Then there's to be, obviously, they want to be admired. Men want the admiration. If you just admire, like, make a man feel good, right? Like, I admire you. Respect. Like, that's part of the respect.
There you go. When they don't respect you, the game is over.
Then there's the
They don't
C.
respect you.
Then there's companionship. And then if you have that companionship, there's a reason why the boys, they always like to hang out with the fellas. We just love that community, that companionship.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think the last part is exclusivity. If you're exclusive, you're just you and him, that's it. And I think from talking to the young dating pool, it's hard to find peace in that, all of that. They might get the physical intimacy, but then everything else breaks down.
All of that's
chaos.
I agree with all of of course, and I think that women can relate to that as well. And that's something, all of those things, I'm very capable of, but I think that there's a barrier to even getting to that point, and it's the fear of even putting yourself out there. Some guys are afraid to even spend the money to go on a date because they're afraid that they're going to be used. Some girls are afraid to, show any compassion because the guy's taking forever to text all day, so you must have a roster of women. So there's that barrier that is preventing you from even being able to get to that beautiful acronym of peace. And I think that with all of the social influences, all of the media that we see, also we're kind of in this kind of cross section of a revolutionary period where women and the level of education that we have now, it's like pay raises, we get paid more. A lot of men, are kind of,
men like what? Are you talking black men?
No, just men in general.
Men in general, because women have outpaced men when it comes to education. I mean, this is not me bragging. These are just facts. These are just facts. And so what happens is...
Okay, so he made an excellent point. Like, even the current relationship I'm in now, I'm happy, I'm cool, I'm content. But in the beginning of that relationship, I made it clear that I don't need anything from you but peace, companionship, and exclusivity. But one thing I want to bring up, and I bring up in some of my past videos, and I may continue to bring it up a lot, me as a Southern gentleman, as a Southern man, I prefer my woman to respect me first above all, and I think that once a woman respects you, a lot of that stuff is going to fall into place, because if she respects you, she is not going to cheat on you. She is not going to take your time and what you are offering and what you bring to the relationship for granted. And so I think ultimately, this is my opinion, if a woman respects a man first, all that other stuff will fall into place. She will respect you. She won't cheat on you. She respect you. She won't entertain other men in public. She respect you. She won't be posting risque stuff on social media, trying to get other guys' attention. So I think the respect comes in play. And to deep dive in what the conversation is fixing to get into about, she's diving into what women are doing and what women are getting and how much money, much more money they're making than men and this, that, and the other. And I think for women, that's very important, but they don't understand. Real men don't care about that. I don't care that a woman is making six figures a lot easier than they used to in the past or whatever. Real men don't care about that. What we care about is that the ramifications and the repercussions of these women getting these higher positions and making this more money is turning them more and more masculine, and they are opting to disrespect men more. They're opting to, I don't need a man, and they just running from femininity and running towards masculinity, and it's single-handedly ruining dating.
Is you see that, and you, as a man, you want to take care of a woman. It's a very admirable thing. But if you feel that your salary that you're now hearing reinforced by all of this media is not good enough, and then you think about the economic times that we're in, and it's more difficult than ever to buy a house. I mean, you're thinking about people who are making salaries that have stagnated for the past 5 years while the housing has gone up 60%. You're talking about $1 million a starter home in LA. They didn't used to be like that 20 years ago when we were seeing our parents get together. And so that's a huge part of it. And I think we can't ignore that construct. And then, of course, the personal needs, which you're describing. And I do think those are all beautiful things. And I would say for my brothers, I'm like, that's exactly what you should look for. When I'm very critical of any woman that comes into my brother's life, because I want to make sure that she's taking care of him. I do not play that game. So how do you think I am then with the man that I love and I adore? I want to give you everything that I could possibly give. And I have a lot to give. So my thing is the fear, though. You have to put that aside. You can't be afraid that somebody's going to use you. You can't be, you have to put yourself out there and know that you're strong enough to recover. I talk about this all the time on my live stream, because there are a lot of people who feel down and out. They feel inadequate. They feel like because they don't have the American dream yet, that so many of our parents already had by the time they were in their 30s, that they are losers. And that's not the case. Things are just hard. They're hard right now.
And I think the fear is definitely there. And as far as everything that you're seeing on social media, and social media is like, oh, I'm living the life, and everybody's just taking these little snippets of their life, or maybe even something that they're close to, and giving the illusion that they have this. And so that then is, kind of trickling down to everyone else who might think, oh man, I'm not there yet. I don't have this.
People are
I don't have that.
Constantly looking at their phones. It's not.
It's the way of the world. But that is
serious.
why we are surviving. Because when COVID hit, I was listening to Dame Dash. Dame, and I love watching Dame. Because Dame's just in his own, I love it
character.
Though. And if you can't take it, because he's a Harlem dude. I know I lived in Harlem, so I know the New York dudes. He goes, listen, man, it's COVID, right? He said, and his boy was asking him on a live. He's like, yo, so what you gonna do, son? He goes, what you gonna do?
Gonna do what men always do. We're gonna move, pivot, and survive. It is what it is, but I like her perspective. I see she's trying to see it from a broader lens, but she is getting it wrong. That's the problem. Women think they know what men think. She is thinking and trying to make the assumption that just because social media is out here and this, that, and other, that's intimidating men because they aren't making this amount of. Men can care less about how much money they are making as far as the influence it's gonna have on them getting a woman or holding a woman or keeping a woman. The reason why men may be in their feelings about that is because a man will feel like he is not accomplishing enough in his life. It doesn't have anything to do with women. And I think women get that mark wrong when they try to associate a man's financial status or social status with what women are doing. Women don't have anything to do with any type of negative feelings or bad feelings a man may have when he sees somebody on social media flexing money and this, that, and other. It don't have anything to do with women. And that's another reason why a lot of guys won't commit. A lot of guys won't get in a stable relationship, and that's solely because they aren't where they want to be financially. It doesn't have anything to do with what women are doing and how they making money and how they leveling up and this, that, and other. That's just a man's nature. Hence, in relationships, a guy can have a good girl, in a good stable relationship, but most men won't even commit or want to get married or get engaged just solely because they aren't where they are financially. And that don't have anything to do with what women are doing and how they are making money in society. So ultimately, I think at the end of the day, men just need to buckle down. They just need to do what they need to do, handle business. The women, the dating, all of that stuff will come around. Nonetheless, like, subscribe. Let me know what you all think down below. We're running towards 100K subs like it ain't nothing. I appreciate all the support. Everyone have a blessed day.